Alrighty. Let's see how this thing works out again, shall we? Now, I have some slight issues going on when I try and live stream. My browser doesn't tell me that I'm actually doing anything. It says an error has occurred, but if I look at it on my phone, I can actually see that the video is going. So I think we're going to have to try and go with that tactic. Alright. So, going back into survival mode, and I think we're going to load up yeah, it's Interlooper 3, that's who it is. That should be Charlie. So, as is tradition, we'll go back and see how she's going. Okay. So it's again towards the end of the day. I think from memory we just come back. Maybe we had come. Yeah, I think I dropped a whole bunch of coal in the hut. Now, bit of a different setup going on today. I've moved my recording setup into the office we have, which is usually full of junk, but I've cleared out some of the junk, enough for me to clear a space on the desk to set everything up. But I've also plugged in an expensive mouse I bought ages ago, which I thought was going to be a silent mouse, but I'm not sure if you guys can pick up the clicking, but I tried to get one that was going to be more silent for recording. But it's also one of those tricky ones that has a higher DPI, so the mouse sensitivity is maybe a bit faster than I want. So I wonder if I can actually control. Maybe I'll just. Yeah, this might be something I don't want, but I'll do that. Yeah, I'll confirm that. See how that works out. Now, while I'm actually also in there, what have I... Trying to figure out field of view. So field of view is 90. Yeah. I just remember somebody complaining that I had my field of view set to not 90 before, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 90. Alright, so that feels a little bit better. Oh, she's complaining about having a, oh yeah, sprained everything. Yep. Yeah, I think I just took, that's because I took a massive fall, that's right. My, the mouse movement bug made me take a massive tumble, and I think did we destroy or hurt some of our clothes? Maybe, maybe not. So I think maybe the deerskin boots took the brunt of that. But yeah, she took a tumble. Okay. Now, what do we still have left in here? That crap, which we absolutely don't need. And how are we off for 30 kilos? Anything else we can get rid of? I think we should have chucked a piece of cedar in that fishing hut as well. Oh yeah, so food wise, she's getting hungry, but I would have thought we've got a whole bunch of bear meat. Alright. Hey Michael, good to see you. Apologies if this is a bit late in the evening for you. I was actually going to try and stream last night, but I had a family get together, and by the time we got home it was a little bit late. Alright, so she has nothing cooked. Just trying to refamiliarise myself, and just before you got here, Michael, I was just explaining how I've changed my setup. I'm recording in my office, so there might be a few teething problems. So I'm assuming you can hear me and hear the game. Let me know. I'm assuming you would let me know already. What am I doing? Alright. Alright. So we're gonna do a bit of cooking because we need it anyway. Now in theory the microphone's a little bit closer to me than normal. So I'm interested to know if it sounds any different than normal. Any clearer or anything. Alright. Now apparently you can add coal from the get-go since the update, and that seems to be true, so that's cool. Well, let's get a bit of that happening. Now, okay, so she hasn't got any water. So maybe we'll just do a half litre first. Hey, Teen Riot. Good to see you. So we've got the obligatory blizzard. We'll just get a bit of this water going. Nothing else I can really do. Yeah, I guess we could chuck a bit of the thing into that. Now, I don't know why we've still massively been carrying that around, but I think I wanted the heavy hammer to live here. Bit of turkey style. Hey, Pest, good to see you again as well. Alright. You've come just in time for the really loud wind noises and me standing around cooking water, meat, and maybe trying my hand at a little bit of fishing. Alright. Ah, yeah. I hadn't realised you hadn't been in any of the live sessions, team. Good to have you along. Alright. Alright, so we've got a little bit of water done now. So, cook a litre as well. Probably should have cooked some meat in that time. Do we have any other food we could eat? I guess no. So maybe... You know what? Just going to take that. Now, is there a small piece here? That one. Okay, cool. Did I definitely grab the small piece? Any other small pieces? Just want to just cook something that's going to be quick, that's not going to take an hour. That will just take the edge off this hunger. There's another small piece. Yeah, come on. Oh, there's another small piece. Cool. Alright, all the rest are large. Well, that's good to know. So, I'll just get that cooking. Okay, 15 minutes. Definitely warm enough, so that's all going okay. Okay, so, I'll also just pass time on that, I think. Each. That piece. Stop complaining about your foot. You will be fine. So 2 of those. Yeah, well, I think, yeah, across the 2 games, Michael, I've got a bunch of meat going on. But yeah, playing the 2... See, normally when I'm doing a series, I'm playing only what I'm recording. Yeah, she's level 5 cooking. The only thing she's not level 5 on that I care about is probably... actually the archery. I don't really care about fire starting 5, but archery 5 would be good. But yeah, cooking and harvesting's 5, so that's all pretty cool. So if I just last time on that, so we can eat the carnivores with impunity. So what I probably should do though is grab a big piece. That was a very short blizzard. is something. That's something I don't say very often in this game. Is that blizzard was short. So 45 minutes. Got an hour on that. I'll pick up that hammer again, and we'll break the ice. This takes about an hour from memory. It's like longer than it should be. See, oh yeah, we got an hour and a half till burned on that piece of bear meat now. That is awesome. Okay, so hour and 34. Let's I don't even think I grabbed all the coal I could from up in the coal mine, so I don't feel too bad about splurging a bit of coal here. Alright, so let's not. Let's actually just we'll just do a litre for now, and we'll just fish for 1 hour, because I'm going to have to drink again soon. So, let's see how we go.
Feels like night is coming.
So between me and her, we're the worst fisher people in the world. I'm not expecting to catch much. Even though like fishing level in theory is level 3, I think we both terribly suck at doing this. So we'll try another hour.
I'm getting tired.
Yes, I do know you can hit escape to get out of it. Let's just drink some more. I'm getting thirsty quick. I know you can escape out of it, but I still manage to... If I catch anything, it tends to be ridiculously low in calories, or I lose a lot of line. I'm not a very lucky fisher person. Alright, so we're going for a bit longer now, so I'll still only fish an hour at a time. Keep breaking that damn ice up. So hang on, it's 59 degrees in here with an 80-degree fire, so I suppose it is pretty cold outside, but by this fishing hole, still warmer than clothes. That shouldn't, by rights, that shouldn't freeze over, but you get that, I guess. Fish for another hour. So nothing. I think Michael will attest that I've sat here and fished for 10 hours and basically got nothing. Alright, so we'll just pass time on that. Take that. Now I can't see shite. Alright. Boil up another 2 litres. Can't even see the fishing hole. Oh. Break the ice again. Getting pretty tired. Alright, so nothing. Well, I'll try 4 on the next one. And what I might do is trying to keep the water going at the same time, though. I've tried the fishing in long stints, but alright. I probably should cook a couple more pieces of mouldy bear meat. Now I should be able to fish for 2 hours, but I don't think I will risk it. I think I'll just go for another hour. Froze up again. Alright. Let's see how we go. Oh, there we go. It's probably the biggest fish I've caught in a very long time. Probably should have escaped out of that, but let's drop you there. Okay. Might as well just eat the manky piece of bear meat. Drink. Okay. So we've still got 3 hours. Might as well just make lots more water while we can. You know what I was saying before about there being a very short blizzard? Yeah. I think the game heard me. Yeah, I tend to try and use it as a multitasking thing of breaking, you know, cabin fever, getting a lot of water done, getting some cooking done. Really probably what I should do. Yeah, I should probably not. I only need about 3 or 4 pieces of bear meat cooked ahead of time. So we'll do another... Oh, we'll check it after I've done that. That should have only taken about 10 minutes to do that. Oh, 1 minute maybe. Alright, so we'll fish for another hour. Alright, I didn't get anything there. I looked away, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything. We'll drop the cooked stuff just out there. Grab another piece. Alright. I don't really need the food from the fishing, but I was kind of hoping to up the skill a bit while I did a lot of this sort of stuff. Okay. There's only really an hour left on that. Or hour and a half. So I think this is maybe 10 hours of fishing we've done. I don't think we'll go that much longer. We need to probably sleep for half the next damn day. Or we won't be able to get anything else done. Because it is the morning already. Oh, do I cook one more piece? Oh, there is an hour left on it. I'll just add a few sticks. Leave myself 1 stick. Alright, 1 more hour of fishing. Basically fished through the entire night. And we caught 1 fish. Oh, we really should probably try and sleep. Still have that one to cook at some point. Still an hour on that butt.
That smarts a bit.
Well, that'll keep for a while. Well, I took a torch, but it's not lit. Or did it just immediately blow out? Or is that a change they've made? That's interesting. Can't throw it away either, even when it's That's... Yeah, I'm pulling trash out of here, but... Oh, that's not too bad. I'm gonna take 1 more. Alright, pick up my pot. Oh! Okay. Well, how did we accidentally do that? And is that just because I've got the trackpad turned on? All I did... What did I do? Hit spacebar and I accidentally struck a match. Because I was just going to check my water situation. That was weird. It's so out of sync of this day now, but I need to get in. Oh, we're that heavy. Oh, we're that tired. Alright, fair enough.
Need some first aid soon.
Alright, let's get out of that loudness. Alright. It could have been, I might have accidentally bumped the trackpad, so I won't read too much into that, but definitely was weird. But yeah, pulling torches out that aren't lit, like, that's super new. I'm almost wondering if that's because we were, in theory, somewhere that was, you know, I know things like wolves apparently can get you through some walls and stuff a bit now, which is a bug, but I don't know. Maybe the wind can get you as well. Now, should I do the full 10? I need to recover a bunch of condition. I don't believe I have a tea made up or anything. Yeah, I think I'll just sleep the full 10. It'll be towards evening, but we'll find something to do. Hopefully we're not. Oh, it still sounds crappy outside. Because the whole point of getting fed and getting rested and everything was to try and get out of here and take her to Hush River, because she's never been there. But what else we got hiding under there? Like, we were actually really going to be getting well and truly getting on before she shot that bear. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of what they've mentioned in the new dev diary about the update. I mean, new regions for us survival mode players are always going to be interesting, have something new to do. I like the fact that they're talking about putting Deadman, well, a version of Deadman mode in. It sounds interesting as well. They said that no one in the office has managed to beat it yet. So I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. Now, I'm probably just going to eat my fill. Drop bait. I don't really want bait on me. I'll leave that fish. It's cooking 5. We can cook it up later. I need to take a couple of these. Alright. Any of these green? They're cured. Cured. Probably leave the heavy hammer here. Or did I put that in there? My goose. Let me do this differently. I'm just going to drop that so it's visible. That's all pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some pretty good, some pretty elite players who are barely challenged by anything that the game throws at them. You know, Kimiota's one of them. Now, I'm actually just going to make my way to the Rabbit Grove. And see if there's cattails along the way. I can't remember if we've really stripped Cattail Creek bare or not. So, probably going to go along the road, which I don't normally do. Fresh deer out there. Right. So it did sound like the wolf was just in over that little part of the hill. So I'm just trying to read through your comments and make sure I've got it all while I'm just perambulating up the road. So let's just see if we've been in this car before. We haven't. So that holds out hope that there's some fair chunk of cattails. I don't need the note. I don't really need the small arms handbook either, but it's kind of tempting. Kind of tempting to get. Alright.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, so there is a little collection of cattails, which is good, because I think I've just about eaten all of mine. I will admit though, I'm a little bit worried about the Timberwolves and the play balance of that for Interloper, because they're painful in the story mode, and they I don't know, I found them not necessarily deadly in the game in the story mode, but in the story mode you've also got you know, guns and stuff. I didn't really see a super easy way to outthink them and outmaneuver them if you were unarmed or, you know, just armed with a bow. I mean, the blue flares, obviously, if you don't have anyone to carry around, which you had to do in the story mode, you could just, you know, get a blue flare out and find yourself somewhere, get yourself up to somewhere safe, but they seemed a bit janky for me, but I was trying to hurry through the story mode, so I didn't really spend a lot of time playing with the mechanics of it, so... And to be honest, I've never been one that's like super great. What did I just hear? I think it's just a random environmental noise. I've never been super great with the wolves anyway. I kind of had to learn, I guess, how they worked off other people watching them play. Oh, I see the wolf. He's over there, up that hill, so... Just wanted to know if I could harvest these things in peace. By rights we should be out of his distance for sure, but every now and then you get one wolf that just has an uber amount of range. And they just come storming at you from over the next hill. So the ones that are up by that the overlook on this map, that tends to be one. Oh yeah, it comes storming out of that little bowling alley. I'd love to build maps for this game, and I'd love to build challenges for this game too, like if you could, you know, create scripted challenges and set the settings and, you know, really dive in. So once they've got official modding, I mean, it'd be something I'd be interested in. I don't think I have the patience to go through trying to do unofficial modding and learn how to do that. I just think that would drive me a bit crazy trying to hack my own game, and I'd probably break it and get frustrated. But if it was official, I would, I think I'd really get into, you know, just trying to... I think it'd be really good to be able to make a challenge that you could share with people. You know, it's kind of like what we do unofficially now when we set up things like, oh, let's do Dead Man, or let's do Outerloper, or, you know, Naked Challenge and stuff like that. Like, it's sort of fun in that way, but to actually make something, you know... I'd love to make a proper Outerloper where it's like, well, you actually lock out the buildings, you just can't enter them, you've just turned on that as a mechanic. Or there's maybe one or two specific ones, or you make it so you've got to find some keys in the world. And then, you know, some people have to use that to get into one or two places. You know, make your own scripted adventures with some level of story that you craft. I must have been here for all the cattails, so it's a bit plundered already. So I'm not tired at all. Might do a bit of nighttime travel if we can get warm. Well, conditions still a bit low. Maybe we'll make a little fire and make up some teas. Whoa, there's my movement bug. Yeah, I can travel through the ravine if it gets to an aurora, but I probably want to be a little bit warm. There's not much. Oh, did I? I probably got sod oil. Yeah, I probably didn't get any oil off that salmon. You probably have to cook it. Do you have to cook it to get the oil? You probably do. So yeah, I'm pretty low on that sort of stuff. Alright, before I get any further, so I've got some matches on me, but I think I've left a shite ton back at Quonset or something. Yeah, I've got 5 books of 12 matches and only a few on me, so I'm hoping I've left some others in the world. Otherwise, we might make ourselves our own little challenge here of 2 boxes of matches and a magnifying glass. Alright, so I've definitely noted that. Alright, that's good to know. I think the problem with the Timberwolves is they're not, at least in the game, they don't seem to be... When they're the biggest problem is not when they're just running around normal and you can see them and avoid them and the detection. They just come out of nowhere, so they're like more of a scripted thing. The music changes and you get an alert that says they're coming for you, and then all of a sudden they just turn up. So it's not... And they don't seem to be lured by bait and all those other sorts of things, so it doesn't really obey the same kind of logistics. Now, I'm going to just try and find this damn bed and just pass time in this bed until we're warm. Alright, we're warm. I've got to find the door. It was there for a second. Alright, so it's ridiculously dark. It's not that cold yet, so we'll make a little bit of a move. I probably will start a fire at the... Just getting into the ravine there and just make a couple of hot teas. The ravine's a deceptively big area to make it across when you're cold. Especially when you're not got oodles of conditions, so... It's pretty dark, actually. Hopefully you all can see enough. It looks reasonably dark on my my phone YouTubing this thing. Fairly certain I've cleared all the cattails out of here, so I'm not even bothering to look. I did encounter a couple of timberwolves unscripted out and about, Michael, just kind of up near the normal prepper cache on the way to Timberwolf. I found some that I saw from a distance. I actually managed to snipe them with the gun from a distance, but they were definitely a couple of timberwolves, and I definitely saw them before they saw me. But it was pretty rare. It was like a real bowl, like the terrain made a real bit where I was on the side of one hill, they were on the outside of the other hill, and there was a bit of a valley between us, so it was a bit of a different scenario. Let's get away from all that noise. Yeah, I think it's why they didn't include them in survival to begin with. Here's that What are we doing wind-wise? I think I'm just going to... I've actually got quite a lot of shitty torches on me. I was going to tear down for wood. Right, go there. Probably should have been picking up some more sticks. So I don't really have enough sticks to make this very warm. Might have to sacrifice a piece of cedar to this.
Come on, make a fire. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'll chuck that piece of cedar on. Oh, is that actually going to get us... Probably not get us quite as warm as we want either. Let's just put that out. So what are we staring at here? We're still minus 4. Probably wasn't the cleverest idea. Well, the clever idea. Do I want to use a cheat enough? Probably not. I'm not tired enough really for that. You know what? Sod it. I'll just chuck a piece of coal on there. It's not desperate, but I can't be I kind of can't be bothered. How many of those do we have on us? I've not been paying attention to really any of her kit. So 2 ready to go. 4 of the rose hips. Probably should have been using the rose hips, but oh well. And what we got packets upon packets of antibiotics that are going bad. We're not quite warm yet, so I got some coffee that's going to go bad, so I'll just make a spare one to have while we wait to warm up. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try and pull a torch out of this fire. So that was lit. So maybe, I don't know what the deal was with the fishing hut. No idea what the deal was there. So, picked up a few cattails. Tell you what I'm going to do while we're here. Let's get rid of that tiny dangerous piece of dysentery water. Alright, still not... Wind's picking up, but... I think we'll just drink one of those all the way down. And we'll get out of here. It's going to blow my torch out straight away. There we go. As is traditional. Oh yeah, getting across this in the dark. Or it is actually a bit dark. There we go. Right. Well, we can use up a bit of... I think we can afford to sprint a bit to use up some tiredness. but I'll probably try and drink the other hot one. Right. Pretty sure I've stripped all this bare. Do need some damn stick spot. Just going to pop through this area. Probably not going to be the bane of all the rabbits today, but pick up some sticks and any birch bark if I can spot any on the ground. It's ridiculously dark. I really would have thought I'd spy heaps of sticks and birch bark. Well, there's a stick. Okay, so the birch bark's over here. Two rabbits in the dark. I don't want that branch. Oh, all the birch bark's hiding behind this tree. Can't see anything, so I have to go in backwards. I do have a flare, but I don't want to spend it. I'm a real Scrooge, really, when it comes to all this stuff. I don't want to spend it. Am I really in the back of this cave? Is that as deep as it goes? Or am I stuck on a rock? Maybe the other direction. Oh, there we go. I made it further back. I've seen a rock somewhere. So what did I just pick up? I just picked up a bunch of that, and I got maybe 3 sticks. Okay. So we're warming up in here. It's okay. Maybe I'll craft up some of these. What is the shoe like for clothes? Only plus 19. Still haven't found an extra pair of undies. And I haven't found a good pair of jeans yet. Even that, like, she's terrible for 120 days, but she was my first decent interloper, and I resurrected her out of old save game, which I'd just abandoned. But she was before I really knew how to play the game, so I kind of took her on adventures up to Timberwolf and stuff just to get her out of the doldrums, and then through doing all the other stuff I got a bit better at the game. So she still needs stuff. She's only killed like two bears in her entire life. One of them was the one we were eating just back there. So we'll do a little bit more crafting. I was kind of hoping it would get a little bit lighter out there and maybe a little less windy. Yes, being able to warm up in one of these at night. I mean, plus 13 is actually pretty good. Alright, we'll push on a little bit more. Oh, headwind. My favourite. Hey, here we go. so we are getting cold quick now. Oh, turned the wrong way. No, you can't get through that. Yeah, it could be one zone that's got a split through the middle like a broken bridge again. And you can get through to one half from one map and possibly, you know, into another half from another map, but maybe you can't ever completely traverse it, or maybe maybe once you've done both sides, you can do something to connect it together. Like, that would maybe be potentially interesting. Like if you, like similarly to the mine. Oh, see, you haven't done story mode, but yeah, in story mode, you got to go through a mine and get some fuses going to operate. Oh, don't fall off there! My movement bug is going to kill me one of these days. Where once I've take my finger off the forward key, I've still got forward momentum, so it's definitely gonna. That's what got her injured, falling off a bit of a cliff. Oh, what am I stuck on? You bugger, get out there! Come on, come on! Oh, there's some rose hips I never picked. I mean, I like that it wouldn't be just straight traversal, but to be something you enact on one side and then you can enact something from the other side and then it lets you get through. That would be pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's just do some sprinting. We can tire you out a little bit more. I am wondering if I left myself any food in this region. How are we off weight-wise? 33 of 38 with our tiredness levels, so that's okay. Oh, it's a birch bonanza, but see, I overshot that because I can't control my stopping distance. It's a real pain. Like, there's a chance it could have killed me on the ravine crossing or anything. Yeah, so I think they've got the model of how to make an area not accessible until you connect a bunch of things. They didn't do it from two sides though, it was just a once through, but you still had to solve a puzzle to a certain extent in the zone. Sod it, let's get close to this thing. So what is it? Minus 27 out. It's really fairly devoid of sticks. I am going into this cave, aren't I? Am I in the right spot? I am. Let's see if it's even warm back here at all. Oh, a little bit. I don't think I'll stay here. I might try and go and stay in the trailers, but we need to warm up a little bit. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to put this down just to warm up in it temporarily. So what is it? If I get to that trailer and sleep for 10 hours, we should recover a bit more condition again. The damn sticks, but I like it. Oh, that was a piece of coal, I think. Does the track coal respawn, or is it only ever a one-off, like... Are they fixing the climb down from the summit, Michael, or is that just a different train of thought on a... And by fixing, I mean breaking. Because I think I like it. Not that I take it that often, because I've got other stuff to do up there. Where is this thing I just overshot? Hey, Pike Henry. Now, I'm going to get this out because I suspect they're going to spring a fur friend on us just as we get through this.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay. Definitely no bait. Definitely got a flare gun. Let's find out if we definitely have a wolf.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, sprinting now. Alright. Okay. So... Okay, can't see anything. So the bed should just be here, somewhere. Shelf, empty locker. Can't see anything. Bed, that'll do. Don't need to eat, but I'll probably just top up a few, top up on a few cattails. Just so I don't have to worry about it with the keeping of the... Not that I probably need... Alright, let's just think about this. So, even now, I'm only 33 and I've got the you know, the satchel. So it's probably a bit ridiculous, really, to just be stupidly stuffing my face for no reason. But, hang on. Get the full 10. Alright. Sit down bed, there we go. So we'll do the full 10. Yeah, I'll probably start to be miserly about my food usage while I travel. We'll haul too much stuff back with us, so that's okay. Hi. So we're probably up around about 70% condition. Maybe 75.
A horse. That's saying a lot because I love horses.
Oh, that's a new dialogue. At least I haven't heard her say that before. Did you guys hear that? She say something like, you know, I could eat a horse, and that's saying a lot because I love horses. That was different. Alright. Oh. Any more sticks? Alright. I'm stepping in mainly in here to do a little bit of a stock take on what stuff I left behind. Oh, or what stuff they've, yeah, I'm pretty sure I left heaps of things on the floor, because I always do. Okay. Apparently I left heaps of stacks of papers and books, but I don't know about that. Maybe I'll take the piece of cloth. Now, I think Pest raised a really good question last week when I was at the fishing hut, Coastal Highway, and I was looking for my bear skin which I'd left there, and they put that in the lost and found, and he was like, oh, does that actually cure or degrade inside that area? Now, see,
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I am almost certain that I left things in these lockers. Just because I always do. Like, not that I remember doing it, but I would have thought there would have been something like 10 or so diminished teas or something like that, but I don't 100% know that. But if I was going to store anything in the dam, that's where I would have stored it, and it wouldn't have been books and paper. So I'm slightly concerned that some of that might have gone missing. Yep, definitely done that. I'm just having a look around in case there was stuff that I missed on my original run through here. Now, has she been? She has been. She's been through there on Winding River to get to Timberwolf. Yeah, 100% she has. Pretty sure all of this has been well and truly exploited, apart from things like cloth. Yeah, nothing to see here. So now I just got to wait for that bloody blizzard to go away. Alright. Well, we don't need to be carrying anywhere near this number of torches. There is a lost and found, but it's just full of trash. Like literally, it's the most valuable thing in there was one piece of cloth. The rest of it is non-readable books and a whole bunch of stacks of paper, which I doubt I'd picked up and left lying around. So it's kind of like it's collated these from stuff on shelves, I feel like. And then I feel like I reckon I would have had readable books. I probably read them all, to be honest, but like I tend to put stuff in this locker, so if there was anything here it'd be in that locker, and there's nothing in that locker, so I don't know. Maybe with this character I hadn't done stuff like that, but I think once we get to the camp office and also trappers, we'll find out if there's some problems, because I mean, I wasn't very clear about it in here, but my notes is like, I think I left a hatchet at camp office, but I definitely have some other stuff there. But that's because I wrote that note after I was away from somewhere going, I used to have a hatchet, where did I leave that? So, we'll find out. So, I'm pretty sure she would have been up to... Just trying to see if she's been up to the lookout. She might not have. What have I noted on? Right. That's a really old note from day. That's like a note to myself on day 16. It's probably well and truly useless now. I'm just trying to figure out if things like. So she did all the She probably didn't forge till this time. I need to. Mountain Town, hang on. She basically lived at Trappers for a very long time. What is the did a lot of Mountain Town. She came back to Mystery. Oh, now the middle mouse is working. It stopped working for a sec. Came back. Just lived at Trappers for the longest time. Didn't go anywhere else. I think I was trying to homestead and was too frightened to go anywhere with her. Sorry for just going through the days of our lives of... I don't think I've seen the lookout yet. I might have skipped it though because I lost concentration. Can't believe any character spends this time. So I don't know. I think that signal tower might still be... Yeah. What I really want is just this weather to die away. What can I do that is productive? I guess I could chop that up. We will lose our well-fed bonus now, but it's probably for the best.
Good. Weak.
Okay. Is it still as nasty out here as I thought it was, or is it all a lie? No, it's still full-on blizzard. I was going to say it's only minus 12, but I think we might be getting some warmth through it. Minus 13 in a blizzard. It's I don't want to waste all day in here though. I don't just want to chop things down for the sake of chopping things down. Come on, the day's getting on. I might have to make water before too long as well. I would have thought I'd left a bit of water and stuff for myself here. What else? I mean, I guess we could lighten our load by doing that. Hey, Potent! How you going? Oh, that sounds like our break in the weather. Really just want to get to the camp office. Minus 10. Snowy. Too bad. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Whoa! That was that movement bug. I'd stopped and I'd looked around and looked at the chat and she kept going. Minor bruising for just taking a big jump off there. Oh man, that thing is deadly. It's really gonna kill her. I have to actually remember to actually just keep taking my finger off the keystroke to reset the key buffer or something. That is definitely going to do someone in. Is anyone else getting that bug, or is it just me? Like, you can test it by just going in the game, just find a big long straight area and just start walking forwards. And if you hold it down for like 3 or 4 minutes, because you can hold it down for a long time in this game. I don't need any more. I don't need any more birch at the moment. We'll let that go. But yeah, seriously, it's just a killer. So yeah, just hold forward for a very long time. Pick a stopping point. So I'm going to try and stop at this stick. Alright, I'll try and stop. So I'm taking my finger off the key now. 1,000, 2,000. So I've probably counted a bit quick there, but that's nearly 2 seconds of forward walking. If I take it off now, there's only about 1 second there, so it kind of builds up exponentially. It's only started happening on the update to story mode. So that in story mode was when I actually got this moving forward bug. It's only been since then. I mean, it could have been coincidentally been a Windows driver. I might have to Google it. But if no one else is getting it... Used to always be an underground bear for me at the Pensive Pond. Now, I was looking to see if there were cattails along here, but when I stopped looking I got distracted by reading the chat. Alright. So I got a...
cold.
pick up a couple of rocks, hey? Oop. I just overshoot everything.
Too cold to think.
Just taking a look for some... Oh, hang on. There's a cattail right here. For all that time talking about it, I was probably just staring right at it. You back there? No, just that one. And there's another one here. In the wolfy spot. Just trying to... Whoop. Crouch again. Jeez. I think I hear a rabbit rather than a wolf, but I hear something padding in the snow just over here. Hoping it's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. Hey, rabbit. You're like my security detail. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of birch over there. See, I was probably too chicken to come through this spot when so there's one back there in the little basin, I think. There's some on the lake, maybe. Alright, probably should get a little bit of a wriggle on. What do we hypothermia risk is still pretty low. A bunch of cattails still through here. But I know someone who would like to make some more arrows, so these are coming with. Okay. See, I think Turkey should be up and going again soon. I think he's trying to put together a new machine, and so he can play and record at the same time. Should I get these? I might just get these. So yeah, so hopefully that happens soon. We can start to see some more vids from him. Did I get all the cattails? I think so. Alright, catch you later, Teen Right. Ooh, this deer, hey? I wonder if we can run this deer into a wolf and then steal it. Let's get it somewhat close to the camp office. What are we, towards the end of the day? It's a good time to arrive at the camp office. Have a nice deer venison dinner. Would be good. Alright. Alright, I probably won't make a long stream today anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm relying on, Pest. I'm relying on Turkey to figure out the magic way to be the Timberwolf Whisperer. And then the rest of us can just, you know, cheat our homework off him. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I want that deer to go too far. Maybe one more run in that direction, and then we'll try and do some hunt properly, because I don't want it to disappear everywhere completely. Alright. Timber bunnies, yeah. Well, we've always joked about Aurora bunnies, that they should be the deadliest thing in the game. A la Monty Python. Now, I don't have bow skill 5 here. Yeah, I've been promising them for a while. There we go. Bounced out, but it still got a kill. Oh, overran. Cool, so here's my loot box. Alright, moment of truth. What did we lose? Oh, a lot of them. Oh yeah, we can take some fur.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I had suspected actually that some of the arrows you lose in the world get returned to this box, because it doesn't know whether you've placed them somewhere deliberately or lost them. So it's kind of actually not a bad bug. And so you get a couple of the arrows back you've lost in that area. Holy hand grenade. See, that would be fun if you could make a mod. You make a mod version of this when they have official modding. So I didn't throw those away. So I've got these cured wolf pelts. That's pretty cool. What else we got in here? Oh, disinfectant. Yay, who needs that? Well, I chucked a cured. There's my... Look, there's my hatchet. I've already made another one. I should probably get all this crap out of here. Well, another can opener. Oh, let's definitely get the things out we need. And we'll put that pot upstairs.
This pack is getting too
Yeah, I know.
heavy.
It's heavy, full of crap. Don't complain at me. I don't know where all this paper's coming from. It must just... It's not like I ever collected it. So maybe we should leave this stuff lying around. Now, are they red? So they're all researched ones. Oh no, that one's Frontier Shooting Guide, because we're not going to use that. But that's red. Hey Carlos, how you going? So lots of wood here. Why would I've... Oh, charcoal. Why would I've dumped... I had no idea how I was playing this game before. Tell you what. Let's just put all our wood upstairs anyway. Jeez, how much wood do we have? So much so she cannot even move. Alright. Alright. See, I'm definitely one of those people who does like to put all the fuel on the floor. What was the other crap we picked up? So the extra can opener. Oh, you know what? Take a leaf out of Loon's book and start actually... Let's just do this first. The rightful spot is living on there, so you can do two things at once. What else have we got? What else have we got that's lots heavy? Oh yeah, I just picked up an extra hatchet. So I'll tell you what, maybe that should live downstairs. What else can live downstairs? That can live downstairs. Even still, I wouldn't have thought all this just added up to a heap, but we need to cure some extra things as well. So nothing I left there. Drop all of those. So I picked up 3 litres. Hey, that's good to hear, Carlos. Always good to see some more people wanting to join in. Excuse me, guys. I just need a cough. I'm just going to mute. Helps if you unmute it properly. So I can drop this 1.75 kilos over here. So yeah, I left things in there. What did I leave in there? Some cloth and some whetstones. Quality tools usually belong on the bench as far as I'm concerned. That should as well. So we're down to 40 kilos. Just put that there. Might leave another flare here as well. Alright. So we're still 5 kilos heavier than when we just going to drop that for the moment and put that on there. I think we need to chuck a repair into... Yeah, the hat needs a repair. So maybe we should think about that, because that'll get us half a kilo of warmth back. Here's the end of the day. Nothing else we've lost here. We obviously needed the wood one day and tore that down. Still feel like we're a little bit heavier than we were before. Oh, we picked up an extra piece of cedar. Yeah, we've got some sticks. I guess we'll... Have you... We did research you. So I've got my little library collection going here. So maybe there weren't so many in the dam after all. Alright, well we're warm enough now. Let me just quickly duck outside. Yeah, I think it's 25. It's not 75. Yeah, it's only 25. Give ourselves a bit of water there. It's getting down to a little bit more acceptable. Don't think I'll bother lighting a fire. Oh, 10 kilo beast. Look at that. Yeah, we'll do that. Still going to be faster with the knife. We'll probably get cold. I know, maybe only just. Good timing. Now, had we left anything? No food by the back door. I'll go back inside and warm up again. Now, was there anything in here I actually wanted? Not really. We'll tear those down and get a few sticks. I'll look back in there as well. I mean, look, I'll put that in the med kit. Oh, look, we'll get the sticks back off those. just in case at a certain time they decide to get rid of all that. Fine. You can stay in there. Alright. Can we Have I just got the one... I've got that cured gut. I might just chuck a... See if I can quickly get a repair into that. Have I got enough time? It's only a half-hour repair, isn't it? 25 minutes. Go. It's longer with that, though. Great. Fix that up. We tore some clothing on our last tumble off that edge as well, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got some deer skins and stuff somewhere. We're not warm enough yet to get the other half of that meat yet. Well, they're doing okay. We could make a whole other wolfskin jacket, but I don't think I really want to bother about that. Alright. Let's have a quick look through. I will actually just drop those here. So, let's just do these teardowns while we... I'm pretty happy about having those, well, I'm not sure if it's really a bug, but finding your other arrows you've lost close to this area by having them turn up in the lost and found. That sounds pretty cool. Alright. We're almost warm. Alright, we'll go get that other 4.5 kilos. Now, where's it? Where am I looking? There's the potbelly stove, so I am completely not in the right area. Okay. Let's get the lot. Now, are you frozen enough for this to be... No, it's still faster with the knife. Alright. Probably should cook up a little bit of that. I also want to... I kind of want to get the guts and the hide off that as well, so... Oh, that could be a tomorrow job during the daylight. We're not tired enough though, so as long as we can get warm... Can we do... We can do... Kill two deer with one arrow is what we can do. Got a couple of those.
Wait.
We need water. Oh no, we don't need water. We had water. It's not essential. Alright, so we mute for a second. Alright. It is ridiculously dark, but I'm going to light a fire anyway. Sure, Mr. Cedar, you can go. Fergal ore. Probably, you know what, I probably should have just done a fire outside. Anyway. Because I know I had some outside time combating any of the potential cabin fever which seems to rear its ugly head. Not really thinking about it too much, I guess. Cook that bit. Cook that bit. 30 minutes, that should be enough time to warm up. Then I'll get a bunch of water on the go while I go out and harvest the rest of it. Sounds like it came in windy, but... Yeah, so there's 2 hours left on that. And a couple more sticks. There's maybe about 2.5 hours of water. A couple of pieces of meat cooked. So what's the high? 28 minutes. Do it. Oh, that torch lasted that long. Wouldn't have thought it. Oh, I'm getting lag when I get inside the buildings now too.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Alright, so there should be almost 2 hours still left on that. Yeah, 2 hours. Oh, another good torch out of that. It didn't really warm up though. Kind of going to waste this torch a little bit. Sort of want to be warm enough to get those guts. Alright, I should have a good hour. Probably should chuck a little bit more fuel in there and cook a couple more bits of the meat. Hopefully they're decent sized pieces. Oh, I can't see.
I'm freezing.
Can't see anything. Alright, we'll just drop the guts here. I think I can aim up here and there's the stairs. Alright, now I can see something.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
56 minutes. Beautiful. Not tired enough, but I really do need to do a bunch of maximum condition recovery. Alright. How can I get more tired besides just sprinting up and down? I guess I'm sprinting up and down the stairs. It's a bit of a hack. I suppose I could have gone and repaired something else by firelight, but we got the cloth. Could maybe do that. Ah! 26 minutes. I want condition recovery. I don't want to get tired just so I can sleep. I still want to get condition recovery. That wouldn't happen, would it, Michael, if I ate the raw meat and got the, you know, food poisoning or whatever. What was I going to do? I was going to see, so... I don't really want to repair that thing. I could chuck a repair into a pair of socks. 38 minutes though, and this is only going to go... Yeah. I have antibiotics. I got heaps. But I still want the condition recovery. Did you lag out a bit, Pest? You tried to comment on something and it said you couldn't because you were lagged. Is that what happened? I think Turkey had that the other week as well. Eat. Now, not that I'm going to try and keep the well fed, but I don't mind gorging myself a little bit more when you've got a bit of food here for a while. So still not super tired. I kind of want to... I'll tell you what. It'll take me a couple of minutes to harvest that one. Just going to light this one. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think all I'm going to do is just sprint until this torch runs out, or I get bored enough for the level of tired I am. At least if I've got a quarter left, I'll kind of, you know, I'll accept that, you know. But more than a quarter just feels like I'm not going to get anywhere near the level of condition. Oh, I probably should have made a tea, but it's alright. Alright, we can sprint a little bit again. Build up again. Oh, we're getting close to that quarter. I was in Make a Birch. Yeah, it'll run out of light on this thing, but I could light a new one. I got plenty of torches. I wonder if this will last long enough to craft something. Arrow shafts. 1 hour. Doesn't get any better than... Oh, hang on. How do I have a hunting knife? Or does it... That's weird. That's surely a bug. And it would be an hour by that, but 39 minutes by this improvised knife. See if I can get through it before the torch runs out. Ah, I got boned. Oh well. Oh, birch tea. That probably would have been just as sensible. I can't see anything. I'm stuck on stuff. Where am I? No, I think I've got just enough light to creep around. I'm below the quarter now. Am I going upstairs? I have no... Oh, here we go. I saw something pale go past me. Oh, I found the bed. It was almost a complete jag. Do you mean eat the tea or make the tea as well? Well, we are below. We can make all these. And they're lighter. Which is something I learnt off Pest back in the day. Nothing else I want to make. If I had a slightly better torch, I would have got through, but doing that too, that would have been good. All right. Alrighty. I doubt it will let us do 10. We'll probably get more like 9 in, but we'll do 10. We'll see where we end up. Oh, if you drink them, yeah. That was just over half. Alright. Well, I might actually call it here, everybody. Thanks for popping in to say hi and watch me muck around in this. I mean, we just woke up, so I have got a save game, but I will just pop outside and back in to create the save by the door. But yeah, thanks for popping by. I'll probably try and record a couple more episodes over the rest of my Sunday and try and get ahead for the week. But yeah, we'll see you all later. Hopefully Turkey gets some episodes up soon as well. And but maybe Pest, you should maybe if you're not going to do any more Long Dark for a while, you should record some Minecraft. I haven't actually watched much Minecraft videos, but you know, if you made some, I'd watch them. But yeah, we'll see you all later, and see you in the next adventure. Alright, bye everyone.